Hi, kids. It's Mr. Whitlock. It's story time. Hey! I've always wanted to be in a book. Oh, this is fun. I wanted to read the Seven Little Postmen. Yeah, they're pretty important, you know. They're essential personnel. You know, during this virus, we have some people who need to stay home, and they're being brave by staying home. But there's some people with the jobs that are very important that they do them. Healthcare workers like nurses and doctors, they have to do their job during this time, don't they? Sure. Who else? Grocery stores have to stay open, right? That's right. Got to have something to eat. How about the food that farmers, right? The food that they put on the shelves have to be grown somewhere. Farmers are essential. And there's many others. But you know, people who deliver things to your door are very important nowadays. Some people are having food delivered to their door and medicines and things that they need. And you know who's always been in the delivery business for many, many years? The postal people. That's right. And this story is the Seven Little Postmen. Now, I know there's post women, too. There are many women that work in the postal service. I know that for a fact because my mother-in-law was postmaster of her town. And don't argue with my mother-in-law. That's right. So anyway, this story about Seven Little Postmen is a fun little story. I think you'll enjoy it. A boy had a secret. It was a surprise. He wanted to tell his grandmother. So he sent his secret through the mail. The story of that letter is the reason for this tale of the Seven Little Postmen who carried the mail. Look at those. I think the secret's over there, but you'll see. Because there was a secret in the letter, the boy sealed it with red sealing wax. If anyone broke the seal, the secret would be out. He slipped the letter into the mailbox. Oh, pretty cool. Put it right in that mailbox. It's very important that that mail goes through. And there's a little chorus to this song. It's called The Mail Must Go Through. I want you to learn it, okay? The mail must go through. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. You like that? Sing it with me. Let's do it again. The mail must go through. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. Good. So anytime I get to that chorus, why don't you sing along with me, huh? All right. The first little postman took it from the mailbox and put it in his bag, and he walked 17 blocks to a big post office, all built of rocks. Big post office. Yeah. The letter with the secret was dumped on a table with big and small letters that all needed the label of the big post office. And it comes out through those machines. That's pretty cool. Stamp, stamp, clickety-click. The machinery ran with a quick, sharp tick. The letter with the secret is stamped at last, and the round black circle tells that it passed through the canceling machine. Click, whiz, fast. Big letters, small letters, thin and tall. The second little postman sorts them all. The letters are sorted from east to west, from north to south. They go all over, don't they? That's right. That's the thing about letters when you're sending them through the mail. When you mail a letter, you can send it anywhere. By foot, by truck, by aeroplane, the postman gets it there. So write a letter to a friend, maybe she'll write you. No matter what, you always know the mail must go through. Oh, the mail must go through. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. Sing it. The mail must go through. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. Good singing. Good singing. Very nice. Let's follow that important letter. And this letter had best go west, said the second little postman, scratching his chest. Into the pouch, lock it tight. The second letter must travel all night. The third little postman in the big mail car comes to a crossroad where waiting are a green, a yellow, and a purple car. They all stop there. There is nothing to say. The mail truck has the right of way. The mail must go through. Sound familiar? The mail must go through. That's our little chorus, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I like this one. I like the airplane. All right. A lot of mail travels with airplanes. Up and away through sleet and hail. This airplane carries the fastest mail. The pilot flies through whirling snow as far and as fast as a plane can go. Well, this letter's going a long way, isn't it? It has to go on an airplane. Wow. Oh, look at the train, huh? That's next. The mail is landed for the evening train. Now hang the pouch on the big hook crane. The engine speeds up the shining rails, and the fourth little postman grabs the mail with a giant hook. The train roars on with a puff and a snort, and the fourth little postman begins to sort. The train carries the letter through gloom of night in a mail car filled with electric light. To a country postman by a country road where the fifth little postman is waiting for his load. The mail clerk heaves the mail pouch with all his might to the fifth little postman, who grabs it tight. Then off he goes along the lane and over the hill until he comes to a little town that is very small, so small the post office there is hardly one at all. Isn't that interesting? That letter has gone from the city and the hustle bustle of the city to a small town to the countryside. Isn't that something? Wow. Some folks live in the city, some live in a little town. Even if you live out on a farm, the postman makes his rounds. So mail someone a letter, even just a card'll do. You know it's nice when the postman has a letter in a sack for you. Oh, the mail must go through. Sing it. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. I said the mail must go through. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. Wow, it's getting there, isn't it? That mail is going on. The sixth little postman, in great big boots, sorts the letters for various routes. Some down the river and some over the hill, but the secret letter goes further still. The seventh little postman on RFD carries letters and papers, chickens and fruit to the people who are living along the route. There were parts for a tractor and a wig for an actor and a funny little postcard for a little boy playing in his own backyard. And there was something for Sally and something for Sam and something for Mrs. Potter, who was busy making jam. And there were dozens of chickens for Mrs. Pickens and a dress for a party for Miss McCarty. But at the last house along the way sat the grandmother of the boy who had sent the letter with the secret in it. She had been wishing all day that he would come for a visit. For she lived all alone in a tiny house and sometimes felt quite lonely. The postman blew his whistle and gave her the letter with the red sealing wax on it. The secret letter. Oh, she got it. Sakes alive! Sakes alive! What is this about? The secret is out. What does it say? Here it goes. I'm going to read the letter from the little boy. Ready? Dearest Granny, I am wanting to say that I am coming to visit on Saturday. My cat has 7 kittens, and I am bringing one to you for your own kitten. The postman is my friend, your grandson, Thomas. Oh, now that was an important letter, wasn't it? Wasn't that an important letter? And it's so good that it got through. Oh, I'm just so glad that it got through. I'm just going to sing that chorus just a little bit at the end. I want you to sing it along with me. Here we go. The mail must go through. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. Sing it! The mail must go through. The mail must go through. No matter if it rains or snows, the mail must go through. Good singing. Hey, I gotta go. See ya. Bye.